The pyramids.
Yes, the lost city in Arabia, hidden by the sands, cursed by the gods, never to be found by mortal man.
From the halls of Montezuma.
That is correct, because you must become the half-baked huckster.
Oh, great and holy one.
Yes, my child.
I was wondering, in order to reap great sums of money, do you know who will win the NBA Finals?
Yes, it will be the team that has the most serpent men warriors upon it.
Thank you, O Holy One.
Yes, whenever you see the serpent people doing experiments with strange liquor combinations, you will be able to look into their souls and see that they were been sold for 30 pieces of roe.
Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
I was wondering, what should I give my girlfriend for her birthday?
You must give her a hard-on, my child.
Oh, that's great.
Do not use your own penis. Give her a hard-on with hers. I would try being faggier than you already are now and looking into the mirror, which has no background.
Oh, fantastic Duke of Magical Sacred Underwear Treaty.
Yes, my child.
May I inquire as to the real sex or gender, if you prefer that term, of Michael Jordan?
I believe him to be one of those who has 3 sexes, male, female, and the other one which is created only through the fusion of the 2, the schmale.
Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
Can you tell me of the whereabouts of a certain cop that was a pig?
A cop that was a pig?
Yes.
One may argue that all cops are pigs, that they are flame worshippers of the Magi, that they wander around finding young girls to stick plungers in their vaginas and beat them senselessly with pieces of hose. But you must all consider these questions in their due course. If you were to observe this, maybe you would know more that you need.
Martha! 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 Martha, pick up the phone, Martha! 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 Martha, 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 Martha! Martha! Martha, I know you're home. Martha, wake up! Martha! 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 Oh, Martha! Martha, answer it, Martha! 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 Oh, Martha! 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 Oh, Martha! Martha! Martha!
That should answer all of your questions. When you know these sort of questions, then you need never be confused again.
Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
Where has Martha gone?
Martha has left with Leonard. Leonard decided that he must beat Martha for the unprepared sandwiches. Thus they will join Zeus and Loki to fight Buddha and Christ.
I'll go find Martha.
You must find Martha. But when you find Martha, she will tell you the secret and return to the arboreal lifestyle, flinging from tree to tree, eating nuts and berries, talking to birds and spirits of the sky. You must drink many bottles of cleaning solvent, sit on your couch and play with your dick, not with pliers or with a wrench, but with a staple remover so you may get the maximum blood flow.
Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
What is the purpose of armpit stench?
The purpose of armpit stench is so you can compare it with the stench of pussy. Stick your fingers deep inside the pussy. Pull it out. Which is more rank? Which is more sweet? Does the rose have to smell as if you wish?
Oh, that is so great. Thanks.
Yes, you know many things now. Go out and tell the nearest female you know that you want to touch her private part with your fist balled up inside of her vagina.
Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
Do you need Jesus?
Yes, Jesus is a friend of mine and owes me several dollars in a card game. Do you know him? Do you know his fetish? Do you know anything about him at all except for he has a best-selling book?
Oh, sacrimonious oblation of obcurate heart-shaped numbness in a lighthouse, manuscripts, why riding around cerebral gray matter pertaining to a siege.
Yes, my child.
May I ask you a question?
You may ask a question only if you have one finger in your nose and the other within your anal cavity.
Ouch. Okay, here we go. Yes, I was wondering if it was capable of being refuted and also being refracted and refringement in a radiant brilliant, shining large quantities for profitable resale nearby to sell in this fashion or renovate by removing the other layer, making real, materializing in a sly or cunning fashion, able of being reborn, to have a hostile, sudden, or unexpected meeting with...
Yes, your language is precise and to the point.
No.
It is reminiscent of the cosmic web.
Well, I'm curious if someone who has fled to the mountains or a person has renounced civilization and a network-like structure in the second stomach of ruminants, also called a honeycomb stomach, foot and shoe fetishism, including the toe
Yes,
or shoe for
you must
masturbation.
replace the Eucharist with root beer.
Oh, I'm confused here, sir, because I'm asking about a retro choir. In fact,
The
what
retro
happens
choir
to the
is
scaffold
only a
navicular-
pretext in which the emperor uses his powers for evil alone, that he may go to the bathroom and use many sheets of toilet paper wadded up around the central bureaucracy which tells you what to do, passing out laws written in crayon and talking to everyone who says Bakanchi!
Holy One. Oh, Holy One.
Yes, my child.
Do you like to have anal sex?
I would have anal sex only if I had an anus, my child. You confuse me of one of your own kind. I am your father, but only through your mother's womb side.
Thank you, O Holy One.
Yes. Not much of a question, I'm sure. But we will all consider these things together. Fighting the useless fight. Walking and yelling at cars. Free press! Free press! Did you know that there is only joy through terror? That by keeping people in suspense, you may longer and better keep them in control.
Oh, great and misunderstood misoscopist.
Yes, my child.
Yes, I'm curious to know just how a neurotic condition observed in Siberia, similar to the jumping disease observed in New England, can correlate to a Persian title of honor used after the name of a prince and before the name of a hero, scholar, or high official.
Yes, that is a very interesting question indeed. The title which is given to a prince is handed down through his son and through the donkey in which the son's servant was rode in on. They will take the note and place it upon a tree which is several miles from where anyone can read it. Then they will use the Persian king to use his powers with the Magi to summon the flame demon.
This corresponds to a metagrobolized ermine in its winter German lyric poets ululating from the middle of the 12th
Yes,
to the same
they
of the 14th
ululate.
century.
Yes, they do ululate in the 14th century.
It's the number from which another number is to be subtracted.
That is correct, for numbers are only used when those are out of fingers, toes, and membranes. Do not count your antenna as well as your thorax, for these are not parts of you which are designed to be used for counting.
Oh, great one.
Yes, my child.
Hey, this is the god of alcoholic consumption and aggression.
Yes, you are very wise.
How you doing, partner?
Yes.
I got a question. I'm gonna hang up and listen to your answer, all right?
Okay, my child.
You don't get laid very often, do you?
I have been laid 52 million times, but only by 3 different goddesses. Each were related to me by my father's side, and those which had fake beards and rode around in horse carts. For you, alcoholic consumption god, are like Guanu Ganesh, walling in the ball of shit, talking to the insects which chirp and live upon the Cheerios thrust out your ass in an archetype formation.
You know that last guy there, Mr. God person?
Yes, he was a very stupid student.
Yeah, he says he was an alcohol deity, but what I think is he was this bitch I fucked in the ass. I raped him. You
Yes,
know
it
that?
could have been that possibility.
Now, I'm exhausted from work, and I need to ask you a question.
Yes, very important things are done at work.
How am I one smothered by lying upon it to lie with an anthill
Feeling that hugs are crawling on you, a creator of geometric word puzzles to hinder or delay by laziness, to lose or destroy by sluggishness.
Yes, when you lay upon the anthill and the ants crawl in your nose and anal cavity, then they will go into your intestines and find a new home with dimensions true, finding new gods to place their monoliths of terror, worshipping with the fish yeti, and then talking to the yeti fish.
O Holy One and Master of the Magic Phallus.
Yes, my child.
I was wondering how one of the male species would master the multiple orgasm.
The only way in which multiple orgasm could be achieved is if you were lucky enough to be born with several penises at once. This is not an uncommon condition amongst the human species, for many times during the day we can jerk off as many times as we wish. But if we are not mortal and human, then we may not do anything of such a nature at all, and then we will become the unit god Guanu Guru.
Great one.
Yes, my child.
What is the definition of PuppeTose?
The definition of PuppeTose is all you see, a world encompassed within a world, a word which had no meaning but means many things at once.
Hello, I'm a clergyman moonlighting as a gravedigger,
Yes, my child.
also known as a Fosarian. And I was wondering how a shared psychosis or delusion, especially one passed on from one to another, and a mania for asking questions, for instance, is a general assembly of people, such as a town or district meeting, wherein a material capable of transmitting germs, wasting time, talking nonsense or foolishness, to bungle or fumbling, to be clumsy, fumbling, especially in golf, full of holes pertaining to a law court or market, chopped up and seasoned meat or fish.
Yes, the chopped up seasoned fish is only important on the golf course, when many questions need to be asked, but no one has the answer hat. Yes, my child.
Shining circumcision.
No. You very stupid student. Yes, my child.
I'd like to know why for...
I would like to know why you do not address me as the Holy One, or the Mystic One, or he with better shoes than you have. Why? Why do you not ask the question in a proper way? Why? Why do you not see that I am the one who has all the answers, while you are merely in the ground eating grubs? Do you not see? We will ask this final student a magic question.
Oh, Holy One,
Yes, my child.
why does a vagina smell?
It smells, so you may know what good is and what evil is. The smell of a pussy must be your Bhadra. Chant it every day. Pussy, 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 pussy.